part of our work is rooted in advocacy, right? And I think that's really driving for that systemic change. And when you talk about systemic change, you do talk about policy and law reform in support of gender equity, in support of menstrual equity. And what we found is that you can't advocate without the education bit, right? So we initially focus a lot on education and spreading awareness around cycle awareness, based on this understanding that we live in a world designed around the 24-hour hormonal cycle of men.
In some communities, menstruation is seen as a pathway to marriage because menstruators are made to believe that now you can have a child, now you can be a mother. This is the pathway to marriage, which indeed actually acts as a proper pathway to child marriage. So we have had to face perpetrators of child marriage. We have had to face people who just do not believe in dignified menstruation. In communities where you're asked to squat on sand as soon as you start menstruating, you squat on sand throughout your entire menstrual period. That means that you cannot go to school, you cannot engage in sports, you cannot engage in any recreation activities.
We conduct both in-school sessions and out-of-school sessions for young people. And these sessions are for both boys and girls. So we have an 8-session curriculum on menstrual equity that we take both boys through. And at the end of it all, through the goodwill of different well-wishers, we get to donate sanitary products for the girls and a dignity kit for the boys after all this education, just basically to end the many stigmas and many myths and misconceptions around the taboo topic of periods that it is.
Imagine a world where we have every girl has a tool and guidance to be confident, empowered, and successful in life. So around 600 million adolescent girls around the world deserves a success and dignity in their life. So giving an example of just an ordinary girl who is Kyla, maybe let me give her name Kyla. Kyla maybe is coming from Marsabit. She's 13 years old, and this girl deserves dignity and success in life. But as we know, as many other girls in Kenya and developing countries, they are actually facing this traditional and stigma that hold back her confidence and her well-being. So they are not open even to talk about their menses, about what they feel about their body.
Some of the challenges that young women and girls with disabilities face, especially in issues around this topic, I think the first thing really is cost. Yeah. You know, the government officials, now that they wanted to tax sanitary towels, they were saying at least we have removed the tax, but for us we are saying make it free. Exactly. So cost really 80 shillings or 90 shillings is a lot of money actually. Yeah. In some neighborhoods where 100 shillings is what is the budget for that home. I think the other issues really are the issues of shame, taboos. When I was invited by Malu to talk about this topic, and I was Googling, like we all do, I saw some, you know the way you search, like you can put your name, Teresa, and then you see what people have searched about you. Is she married? Is she based in Kenya? Whoa, what's doing in it? So what I saw is that there was some Google searches that said, do girls with disability get periods?
The future actually seems bright because it seems like in 15 to 25 years to come, we will be having another agenda, which will be pushing away the FGM and which will be making the FGM to look like null and void thing to be done.
Clean Start, we having had first-hand experiences in the various correctional facilities, we understand firsthand how this impacts the women and the girls. And so, first and foremost, we've developed and come up with a reusable sanitary towel pack that we offer women and girls from vulnerable backgrounds, and this ensures that during their menstrual time, during their period time, they have access to this product, and therefore, it won't be so difficult for them to navigate during that period of time.
This is a circle symbolizing the cycle. When we go through our menses, our period, when we go through our ovulation times and all this, it does not end. When we say it's a 28-day, 32 days, whatever cycle, it doesn't mean it ends at 32, it ends at 28. It keeps on going from the moment you are born to the moment you go to your grave. The cycle never ends. So this is a circle symbolizing the cycle of life. Right?
Period Reality is a global movement to achieve gender equity through system-level change, and we do this by educating about and advocating for living in sync with your cycle.
I am so happy with the Cycle Awareness Summit. I'm glad that I came from Uganda to join the summit here. The future of menstrual hygiene management and awareness looks very bright. The fact that on a daily basis we're having summits like this, where women and men are talking about menstruation in the public domain. Maybe what has to be improved right now is taking this away from the boardroom, away from these nice spaces where we've been today, to the real people.
So, to a launch of Circle Awareness, and for the start of this summit, we welcome you all to light the world.
Yay!